So I want to tell you guys a story, okay? Because Ryan here, Red here, there was a doll that Daniel bought, and we really liked this doll, okay? And Red did not like this doll, and he has hid the doll from us in our apartment. And me, my girlfriend, and Matthew have been searching for literal weeks to find this doll and have not been able to find it. And so what we decided to do, because we can't find the doll, we bought tarot cards.
To the thing you hate.
Yeah, we're gonna
get it back. God,
you know what's so funny?
We have bought tarot cards.
You know what's so fucking? Oh my god! Wow.
So
I cannot believe you haven't found it. First of all.
So we're gonna do something here. So
Second of all,
we gotta listen to the tarot. Okay. We gotta listen to what you fear.
So, when we bought it, apparently there's things like called the Lesser Arcana and the Major Arcana, and the Lesser Arcana are the ones that I think everyone knows about. So, I mean, these are gonna like show up well on the camera, but it's things like the Fool, the Star, the Sun, Death, all of that stuff. So Matthew here, because Matthew's the one that's been probably looking the most. Okay.
Yes.
So I want you to look through all of the tarot cards, and I want you to pick one, okay, that just really speaks to you, okay? Like one that you...
Is this how tarot works?
This is not how tarot works. I looked at the instructions, because there's instructions with these tarot cards and the Lesser Arcana, and it's like, oh, you're supposed to like sideways some things, and then it's like a whole order of how things matter. We're not that smart, okay? We're not smart here. So we're just gonna let Matthew look at the tarot cards. And which one speaks to you? So you've chosen...
I think the Emperor.
The Emperor. Okay, so I don't think we can... I'm going to try to make this... I don't think you guys can see it. Probably not. And if you're listening on the audio, you're getting just as good of a look at this, because the people on the camera can't see this here. But here we go. So just I want you to look, okay? Just look deep into the Emperor card and see if... I'll let you hold it. You can hold it here. So, but just try to get meaning from it, because we're not smart enough to actually work with tarot cards. We're not that smart.
We're just apes.
Like Google.
Okay, I got this. Okay.
Archetypes.
So
I'm thinking. Okay, so this guy, he's sitting. You might be thinking this room, right?
The Emperor.
You might be thinking this room, but I don't think that.
So it's a guy sitting in a throne, right? That's what that's the art
sitting on like one
here.
singular chair.
Okay.
So I'm thinking the bathroom, because that's like the toilet. That's like one singular seat.
Oh.
That's where I'm thinking.
So you think the doll is speaking to you through this Emperor card, saying it's in the bathroom?
Yes. I think it's asking.
Do you want to go
help.
look in the bathroom?
Yeah. I can go look.
Okay. Go see if you can find the thing. Careful of the lights here. So we're gonna have we're sending Matthew on a mission here to go. Hopefully, because I don't know if we didn't check the bathroom. You would think we would have checked the bathroom.
Please don't tell me you fucking hid it there.
Did you hide the doll in the bathroom? I guess you can come clean. Where did you hide it?
Where is it?
Is it in the bathroom?
I can't believe you haven't found it. I really can't.
Where is it?
It just goes to show that Matthew... This proves a point, right? So this proves multiple things. This is going to prove that A, I never cared about the doll, and B...
It was in the bathroom?
Look at the note. Look at the note that was on the doll.
There's a note on the doll?
Look at the note on the doll.
Tarot just did the call.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Dude,
Yeah.
because think about it. Any of these tarot cards could have spoken to you.
Read that note. Read that note that's on the doll.
So there's a note on the here. Sit before you read.
Before you read. Sit down. You sit down.
Sit down.
Read that note right quick.
So you attached it here. So here, can I hold the doll here for a second? Yeah. So this is the doll that terrified. It's made a cameo in some of these previous podcasts. But so what
does the doll say, Matthew?
What does the
doll say?
They can't read that. Or does it have slurs on it?
No.
I never cared about the doll. And there's a smiley face.
A smiley face.
I never once actually thought it was spooky. The whole thing was a bit. The whole thing was a bit. I have been waiting to get you guys on this. The whole thing was a bit.
This doll is wait, I didn't even realize. Oh, is that a scarecrow? Like
the whole thing.
I never even paid attention to that.
Also,
it's
because of so the doll was in Matthew's like the cabinets in his bathroom. There is cleaning supplies in there. You haven't opened that cabinet in months because you've been looking for it. So it means you haven't gotten cleaning supplies from that bathroom.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's fair.
That's the other thing.
Is that what, you
Yep.
tried to plant like a bet
No,
on me?
no. That wasn't on purpose. That just means you're dirty.
So
I mean, yeah,
Dirty boy.
You can just see the bathroom if you want.
I
That's
think
true.
you cared. I don't.
The whole
maybe
thing was a
at
bit.
a certain point
The
it was a bit
whole-
because I think we've talked about it on the podcast before. But at one point in time, so you bought.
Yeah, I bought that doll at a thrift store and planted it in the room to eventually, like, laugh whenever people find it.
Yeah,
get
and so
out.
it took months, right? For
Yeah,
us to
it
notice?
was like I think a solid 2 months before anyone found it.
See, and I thought it was just something that like one of our previous roommates, like Gavin or something like that, had or whatever. It was like Ryan. But when you saw that doll, you freaked out so
The
bad.
whole
Like,
thing was a bit.
and you were like, I don't
know,
gonna
man,
bring it
like-
outside. It was like a tsunami happening outside.
Oh, yeah,
Dude, because you guys
Like,
reacted
the
so.
rain.
I don't know. I just thought it was. You also forget I was really high at the time too. Like,
Well, we didn't want, because knowing you would have actually like thrown it out the window or something.
I was thinking
Yeah.
about it because it was a storm, and I was like, no, I'm gonna
Well, yeah,
go
that's
with
what I
this.
was- that's why I was
why, because
like,
if you
you're gonna
remember when I
make it
came back
haunt
in,
you.
you were like, did you put it on the balcony? And I just didn't say anything. Do you remember that? I just literally didn't say anything.
No, I think you were like storming out, and as you were storming out, we were screaming, "Don't
No,
actually do something to
I
it."
came back in, and you were literally like, you didn't put it on the balcony, did you? It was storming out. I was like,
Because that's an easy way to get it haunted. But so this was just a stupid bit that me, Matthew, and Daniel.
wait. So when did you find it?
Yeah, you want to tell the story of how you came up with this bit? I guess.
Oh,
you just
yeah.
found-
I was just in the bathroom, looking for shit, including cleaning supplies, and I found it. And I was like, I saw the note, and I was like, I literally sat there. I was so mad about where you put it that I was like, I gotta do something with
Is
this.
it in front or is it
And
like
Brian,
in the back?
I could have, if it weren't for Holden really just wanting to put this for a bit on our podcast, I could have gone way worse about it. I was thinking about just not silently taking it and putting it in a more obvious place to find it. Someone else finding it, and like you never getting to prove that you put it in there. And you know, if you wanna like,
That would have been so much better.
Like
that
the
honestly
whole-
would have been so much better.
Like,
Because I wouldn't have been able to say anything about it.
I had some ideas.
Some ideas.
I
Yeah,
had.
so-
You don't fuck with me on that.
No, I wish I could have seen your reaction when you opened the cabinet and you saw it there, because it's literally just propped up,
Yeah.
sitting with its
No,
back,
You
and
set
there's
it
just
up
a
pretty
note on
good.
it.
Where the note and everything is really great. And we're like, I never actually cared about it. That is good. That is a good bit too. I just wanted to get revenge.
Yeah, we oh my god, I completely forgot what I was going to say. We were gonna buy Matthew's original idea was to buy a Ouija board and like have that speak to us and tell us like where the doll was.
I was going to do a Ouija board to do
The
it.
second you whipped out the tarot cards, I was like, oh, I think they already know where it is.
Yeah, we had to. I mean, it was only a couple of days. Matthew literally came up with this like a couple days ago, and we told Dan like a day or two ago.
That's why you were quiet about when I asked what we were doing for the podcast. You're like, well, Matthew knows, but I don't.
Yeah, we got a bit. Yeah, we got a bit planned, and so I figured it could be a decent segue if we want to talk about like supernatural or like just like
Ooh, freaky shit?
superstitions, and,
Ghosts?
and stuff like that. Because I think
Ghosts or ghosts? It's like a difference.
ghouls and goblins only. No ghosts.
Goblin sightings,
No
top
ghosts
10?
and no ghost.
No ghost zone.
No ghost zone. But when we didn't buy the Ouija board because it was too expensive. There were like cheap Ouija boards, and then like the Amazon reviews were terrible. So we just got tarot cards, and we figured that would be better. But I was streaming my desktop to my laptop because I've been like working in here. I was looking at the Ouija board stuff on Amazon, and Caitlin comes like running, and she's like, "Why are you like? What are you guys doing?"
Yeah,
like,
no.
because she's like, I didn't think she was very superstitious, but I think she watches too many like spooky. She's like, that is how you invite.
Yeah,
like,
no. I will say for
shit.
real, I do not like Ouija boards, and I will not mess with them. Like I would have not.
Damn it!
Like, yeah,
Should have
no.
spoken for the fucking Ouija board.
I would have.
It
I
would've
probably would have
worked.
walked out. Like I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, no. Ouija boards. I do like. I don't know. I am supernatural, like superstitious, but like.
Because you're
I don't know,
definitely the
doll's,
most
like,
superstitious out of like all of
the
us.
doll was just kind of funny. It looked like Annabelle, so I was just like, I don't
Yeah.
know. But yeah, no, I don't. I don't know. There's just like no point in like if it's real, if it's not, I don't want to fuck with it. You know.
You just don't want to like test your fate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Is there actually multiple? I was trying to look up like ways to actually do a tarot, so we could do a bit for it.
It is
There's,
really
like,
complicated.
Like multiple ways.
Yeah.
well. So how? Well,
Do you want to do like 3 of them and we can interpret it like past, present, future or something? I don't just like do like
Here, let me see.
interpret 3 of them in a.
yeah. So there is the instructions of what each of the lesser arcana
Like and what they mean.
resemble. Yeah.
Okay,
like,
so then we can do that. We can work
we
with that.
could just like
Just do 3.
So here's it says the Celtic Cross card spread. Celtic. I originally also thought these were pronounced tarot. Tarot cards.
Why?
I don't
Tarot
know.
cards,
Just plain
dude.
Binding of
What
Isaac.
accent is
The
that?
tarot cards are because it's TAROOT.
What accent is that?
I'm not gonna know.
There is a T.
I don't know.
I'm not
Why
gonna
is
lie.
it
I thought the same
tarot?
thing.
Like,
I thought the
Because
same
that's
thing.
how. If you were to just like read
Spell
it
it.
as you
It's
spell.
Before I
spelled
knew, I
tarot.
thought the same thing.
There's
Yeah.
a T at the end. That's why people think of it.
Yeah.
But it's the same
Huh.
thing with.
I thought the same thing, to be honest
I don't know.
with you.
I guess I just heard it before I read it because like that's just what it sounds like.
Well,
to
I
me.
thought there were multiple ways to say it. Like I thought it
just
was
saw him in
potato
Binding of
potato.
Isaac. Like
I'm trying to think of another example of that, where like it's obviously spelled like a word, but like, and the only reason people mistake it for that is when they see the word before they read it. Or
it's a lot of English because English is pretty stupid, honestly.
Yeah, pretty arbitrary.
I just
dropped a
language.
card.
Your bias towards Polish.
You dropped a card. Okay, wait. What is that card? Whatever you have to
Yeah,
find.
whatever
it.
that card is, literally the most important. It dictates our life for the rest of our life, and if you don't follow it, we kill you right now. Go.
Yeah.
Cards.
I'm about to get my Twitch channel.
You better find that goddamn card, Ryan.
It's gone.
Ryan, find the
gone.
card.
You gotta find the card.
Ryan, I'm not fucking with you, Ryan. Where's the card?
The doll.
Matthew.
The doll is gonna come
Ryan.
alive.
Ryan, where's the
Fuck is
card?
doll? Or not the doll.
Don't yell
the
at
card.
me.
Ryan.
You can't find the
I
doll.
will hit you.
Listen, I'm not trying to be that stressed right now, but like you are stressing me out because that's just really important. This is the one tarot card, Ryan. If you lost it, we're fucked, okay?
Yeah.
But not to stress your tarot, but Ryan, find it.
We're gonna have to move the whole couch.
I have to move. Are you for real?
Ryan, you gotta find this
So
fucking tarot card.
wait. Let me explain to you what happened right quick. Let me explain it. So the card I was doing, yield shuffle, right? I don't think you can see, and this card went right down the crack, and then it
Exactly.
fell but it went like that, so it glided.
That's why it's significant here.
Yeah, you gotta find the goddamn
Okay,
card,
okay,
Ryan.
we gotta do some renovations here, guys. If you're listening, just pretend we played some like porn
I move?
music or
Do I
something.
move?
I don't.
Found it. I found it.
You found
Oh,
it?
dude, okay, thank
You
God.
motherfucker.
Thank God. Okay, what is it?
It's the sun.
The sun.
sun.
Okay, so here.
Did
let
it
me-
come up face up or face down?
It was face down.
Face down. Okay, so the sun.
It was also upside down.
material. So I'm going to assume because it was face down. So the sun is normally material happiness, fortunate marriage, commitment, or contentment. If it was reversed, the same. Oh, in a lesser sense. So it's not that we're.
Okay.
It's not that we're not going to have material happiness, fortunate marriage, and
We'll
contentment.
We'll just have less of it.
We're just going to have
Okay,
less of it.
okay, that could be. I thought it was gonna be the polar opposite of that. And I was like,
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh shit! Did we just?
So okay, so that will be for all of us because that was an effort that fell. So we're
Right.
gonna just say we all have that. Now what? Do we all like pick a card?
yeah,
or something?
we pick a card, and that's for us specifically. Give me a card, or like let me pick one. Up to you.
Well, yeah, Matthew
How should we
definitely
do
has to
this?
be picked. It like you can
Yeah.
you can like show or not don't show him, but like at least like let him pick any card. We can see what this is here.
That one. Okay.
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, actually, wait a minute. You want to
If
know
you
what we
get the
could
world,
do?
do you get to stop time?
Oh, okay. So apparently, okay, we don't have to do all the other things, but there's actually apparently like depending on if it's the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th card. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just say pick a number, Matthew, 1 through 10.
I like that.
7.
Wait,
7.
what?
Because normally when you're doing tarot readings, you do the cards in a certain order and you're flipping things up and it's like a 10,000 IQ play. But I'm going to just use the number here. So, okay, so this is signifying himself, his attitude, and relation to the matter. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. So this is specifically about you. Wheel of Fortune here. Destiny, fortune, success, lucky, felicity, reverse. Okay, so yeah.
Okay,
So,
I'm fine with that.
so you... And it was about you, and you're gonna have, I guess, good destiny, fortune, success, or luck. So,
Well, shit, Matthew, nice.
the doll died.
I like this now. Now that this fortune benefits me, I'm supporting of it, and I will follow it to the T, and I will kill people. over
There's a lot of.
That
like,
is
whoa.
that's
There's
like a lot of
things wrong.
commitment, man.
Yeah, that is a lot of
it.
commitment.
Yeah, well, look what's gotten me so far.
Okay, so
I mean, shit, I can't argue with that. You're right.
You want to let? Okay, so I'm gonna pick one. I haven't actually read this whole thing, so I'm gonna just say you already picked number 7. I'm gonna pick number 9. Okay, so number 9. So it was the High Priestess. So what does 9
We're
mean?
getting like all the positive ones.
The 9 is turn the 9th card up. Signifies my hopes and fears. Okay, so what is High Priestess? High Priestess is High Priestess, secrets, mystery, the future as it's yet unrevealed, the woman who interests the querent. What? Okay.
What the fuck is that loud?
Whatever.
Let me read that. last.
Querent.
Oh, you can't say that.
It's It's really small text. Here.
Quarian, like a person who has a query.
Yeah.
It's querent if male. The querent if male.
Questioning.
Yeah, I'm assuming that just means the person
Question
that you're doing
asking
it on.
person.
Yeah.
Big word, too hard.
Question.
I
Yeah,
think
big
that's-
word too
yeah.
hard. So I don't
That's
know. I
like
guess
old
that means
English,
that. What
Jesus.
did I say? 9. So I guess it means that my hopes and
You want to figure
fears
shit out. You
don't
won't-
know. I don't know.
No, I know it. You got that existential shit. Your fears and hopes are all around like finding like that existential like mystery around the reality. That's how I see it.
Okay. So now Dan, pick a here. Shuffle that back in. Dan, pick a number 1 through 10.
1.
1. So 1 is supposed to cover the significator therewith. That say that covers him.
choosing
This
a
is the
card.
person or thing that things
Choose your card.
I want to draw it.
at the time, the influence.
Oh yeah, you draw.
Covers this. Okay, whatever. So this is just a general thing that covers you. I don't know. This is like all. We're definitely doing this incorrectly, but that's okay.
Judgment.
Judgment. So this is just a generalness about you. Let's see. Judgment.
That all happened on stream.
Where can I
I'm glad
find
there
this
was
here?
witnesses.
Oh, last judgment. Change of position, renewal, outcome. Changes of position, renewal, outcome. Anyone want to try to interpret that?
Wait, say that again?
So, changes of position, renewal, outcome. So, and he said 1, which is just cover the significator generally, like with all of these.
Okay, let me try this.
There you go. Here, do you want me to
get
shuffle them and let you pick one, Ryan? Red.
I'm gonna pick my own.
Okay,
What's
there you
the
go.
archetype shit?
So the overall, the number 1 was saying it like generally covers you. We're also not even doing the reversed thing.
Oh,
but
it starts saying like the signifier. This is your environment. This is like the area you're within. Like this is the.
oh, so you're
Wait,
just
what did he get? What did
like
he get, Jack?
change, right? It was like judgment.
What was
which
his card?
Yeah, you'll go
Judgment.
through change and judgment.
So there's just gonna be a lot of weird shit going on change wise in your life.
All right, and I'm
All
gonna
right.
get.
So first pick a number 1 through 10 that hasn't been picked.
that could
6.
mean like you're
6.
moving.
I mean,
apartments.
that tracks because I'm growing up
Ooh.
currently in current year and shit's crazy.
Strength.
So, like, of course.
There you go. Okay, so first of all, 6th is place it on the side that the significator is facing and say this is before him. It is the current that is coming into action and will operate in this specific manner. The first 6 cards plus okay, blah blah blah. So it's talking about like disposing in the form of a cross. I don't know, but so usually got strength.
Can you
So this is
mulligan?
going to be happening to you.
Yeah, this is going to happen to you.
Strength, power, energy, action, courage, magnanimity.
You are going to go through the battlefield.
No. We just
And
call
if
it.
it
We
was-
just call it manifest destiny.
If it was reversed, it would be abuse of power, despotism, weakness, discord.
Oh, she.
But we didn't do the reverse.
Nah, we didn't do the
weren't. We
reverse.
weren't doing reverse
We
here.
didn't do the
so,
reverse. Not that one.
Also, apparently, so there's the lesser arcana, which is what we just went. No, I lied. That's the major arcana. And then there's the lesser arcana, and there's like 15 wands. There's like 15 cups, and there's 15 swords. And that's the lesser arcana. But yeah, so that was.
I wonder if you could like you need a degree. Like that's so like this is.
I
so
want to talk to
involved.
like real witches before I believe that is like the lesser arcana. Because, like, I don't know.
Do you guys think
What do you mean?
witches
You
are a
just
thing?
don't believe
It's like in the
this?
back of, like, you know,
Which is
like
our
little
thing.
flip
I
book.
think
Who's
they
to
are.
say the person making that, like, you know, didn't just make some shit up? I'm saying I want to talk to the authorities on like tarot matters before.
Well, I did-
because I've never heard of like the lesser arcana.
Oh, I didn't either, but
before,
when I
like,
typed in-
this tarot deck,
No, I've heard of that before. The lesser and the major.
Because yeah,
arcana.
Matthew was talking about Pathfinder's tarot cards, which are called like Pathfinder Tarot.
No, they're called Harrow.
Tarot. Oh, I'm sorry.
HARROW.
But we were trying
who's
to
like copyright? Are they avoiding infringing?
Yeah,
No,
I
they
think it's
just
just so they
want to
can
be
sell their own.
Yeah, no,
stupid
it's because they
merch.
have their own lore version.
Yo, I got a question for you guys. Do you guys believe in witches?
What do you mean? But like that they exist?
Yeah.
Or, well, witches definitely exist. Now,
Yes.
whether they can do what they're saying they can do, I don't know.
Exactly.
But
Well, like no, like believe that they can do what they say like they do.
I don't think so.
I
Yeah,
think to some degree.
I don't know.
I don't know. On like a vibes level, sure,
Yes.
but like physical reality, no one's
Right.
gonna get like cancer. Cause
Hear my train of thought out, right? So if we are all just like waves, okay, vibrating, all right, and we have the ability to influence these waves, okay. So for me, in my example, I think I'm a wizard because like through guitar, right? It's a wooden instrument, right? I'm channeling sound waves. I'm changing the waves. I'm changing it, right? And I'm
yeah.
making people feel things based on those changes, right? Wizardry, okay? I think that there are people out there like witches who can change those waves in other ways, you know? Like, I think some of that shit's real. I'm not sure all of it is, but like
So
a
you're
guy
saying-
I don't know
Like,
working at
You're
Subway.
saying like a nurse that give people radiation through X-rays is a witch because you're using.
I would call him a
waves to,
cyborg
like-
because they're using machinery. Like I don't know. Like that's kind of like
you
a
have a
different.
bard.
I know.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
it
your
is something with
machinery.
but
You're
the
a
way-
bard.
the
said you were a
way I'm
wizard.
You're a
influencing-
bard.
No, the way I'm influencing
You're
people
not a
is
wizard,
through their
Harry.
feelings, right? I'm changing their feelings through the waves. Okay.
It's a bard.
Yeah, but the radio nurse
Yeah, they're changing your
could like
physical,
I don't know
like-
touch your nipple and like make you feel a certain way. And, like,
I mean, you probably feel pretty good that you were getting.
I don't know. Like there's yes, people can manipulate energy, which is waves. Which I don't know what's the difference between waves and matter, but like yes, people
it's
can
the
do that.
vibes, man.
Holden's right.
It's the vibes.
No, you see, I think witches can make some pretty accurate calls on like a sheer vibe level. I don't know about like, you know, curses ever working.
It seems like. Nah, that's not fair.
We're not.
That's podcast.
We're not worthy.
That question will be answered next podcast. All right.
Okay, that's
Hey,
a good
Daniel.
one. That's a good
Hey,
one.
What's your take on Fruit Loops right now?
Fruit
You think they're
Loops?
better than they were 10 years ago or worse?
I think after the Toucan's crimes in South Africa, they really shouldn't have.
He did a
him as
lot. He
mascot.
covered a lot of shit for
Dude, he's
Weinstein.
innocent. He's
In a-
innocent.
You think he's innocent?
Free toucan.
No, no.
Sam.
Do you know what happened to those three little
free
toucan
toucan
kids?
He
Sam.
didn't do anything. He had no call there. He was innocent.
Hashtag free toucan Sam.
You know Breaking Bad where they put people in the acid? They got that off of what Toucan Sam did to those
He
kids.
didn't. You have no proof. It's all allegedly.
There was.
What do you mean
full-
allegedly? It was on his
Allegedly.
private property.
Yeah, but he wasn't there.
He was framed.
He
was.
wasn't
It was
there.
a framing.
He was
Holy
literally out. He
shit.
wasn't at his house. It's a common
You know what?
misconception.
Here,
He's not
pass me
there.
the tarot cards. We're gonna.
Are you guys watching that goddamn Netflix documentary right now?
Solve this right now. Okay.
Are you guys actually watching
Okay.
that Netflix documentary?
yes.
That is so biased.
Daniel.
Which one?
Daniel.
The one where they make him look like he's like innocent and he might be like framed for some fucking
just
reason.
because it's on Netflix doesn't mean it's not true.
Okay, so
Wait.
if I want you to draw a card, if it's,
No.
if it's-
The fact that it's not true makes it not true. Like, I don't know. There's
So,
a lot of evidence
if
about
you
that
pulled
guy.
death, Toucan Sam was.
I
did
pulled
it.
upside down judgment.
Oh, he's innocent. Okay, Toucan Sam's innocent.
Fuck.
You had to draw death for, you know.
To be fair, that was up.
Literally
If that was not upside down judgment, maybe.
no, it
But
was
if that was
judgment?
upside
Yes.
down judgment,
It was upside down. Like
Yeah, it was upside
Wait, does upside down mean he just gets away? Like judgment has been
Judgment.
done, but like
No, everyone
wrong.
thought he was guilty, but the upside down, the opposite of that is.
this is crazy. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So reversed weakness. Pusillanimity?
Pusillanimity, oh no.
Why are?
Oh no.
So hard to say.
Can't Sam shit.
Simplicity
consider
and
myself pretty-
deliberation, decisive sentence.
Oh no, that's not a good vibe.
Well, that's just meaning he's getting sentenced. He's on
He's
death
getting
row.
sentenced.
wait.
Okay,
wait.
yeah.
Everyone shut
Toucan
up.
Sam
Wait.
did it.
Yes, I do play Pathfinder. Whoever asked. That's all I have to say. We go to what we're doing.
He had to make sure.
We can go to what we're
I
doing.
hate you.
We had to.
Someone asked.
Oh man. So
Our producer told us to ignore chat, so.
our. Then why did so if that was the case, I would be actually Here, you know what? Pull something.
You
man.
just admitted you're the producer.
I mean, I am.
I mean, yeah, he kind of bought all the shit we're
fool.
using.
the fool.
The fool.
So I didn't really like think of something. So I'm gonna just say, "Ha, you're a fool." By the way, if anyone wants to do a stupid bit with the tarot cards, like I'll give them to anyone. But like I've ran out of bits. But I don't know what else supernatural can we talk about? Because like I know you're obviously the most supernatural believing or feeling here, which like I don't know. I literally I'm just like agnostic with like that type of stuff as well. Like it's literally like I don't know, ghosts could exist, but they also could not exist. Like I literally do not care. Or well, it's not that I don't care, it's that I don't think I'll ever know. So it's might as well be like I don't know.
I think they do, but they probably influence our world less than people think they do.
But that's implying you think like they still
Yeah. Absolutely.
influence. So
Absolutely.
what do you think? What do you think they're doing?
I don't know. I really don't have any. I mean, I have that. Like, I have one experience. Like, I don't know. It's literally all just stupid vibe shit. Like, it could just be one thing or another. But I think I've told you guys, when I was in Connecticut, moved in there, and like I came back from Texas, and it just felt weird for like 2 weeks. And I noticed like my door kept opening, but it could have like kind of did that before. It could be, you know, the house, you know, lights were flickering, shit like that. And then I just kind of like went down to the basement, and every time, because that's where the wash is, and every time I went down there to like do wash, it just kind of felt really spooky. But once again, it's a basement, it's not supposed to be, you know, like warm and happy, and it was kind of spooky to begin with.
Yeah.
But I finally go down there one night, and kind of like sit down with my guitar and a candle, and I'm just kind of playing. And I forget what time it was. I think it was like, it's early in the morning. It was like 3:56, something like that. Like all of a sudden, like
In the morning? Or
yeah, in the morning.
afternoon?
Yeah, in the morning. Because I stayed there overnight in a sleeping bag.
Okay.
All of a sudden, it might have been the AC, but my candle went out, and I was just like, oh. And I don't know. I kind of like, instead of feeling scared in the darkness, I kind of felt at peace, which is weird because I had been feeling on edge. But once again, all vibes, all like, I don't know, my personal like recollection. It's really not much evidence, but
Yeah, it's just like a feeling.
yeah. So I don't know. I just have a feeling they exist.
Yeah. I mean, and ultimately, like we always talk about off camera, like all that really matters is like your reality. Like we could sit here like, you know, like trying to like shit on me, like, oh no, ghosts aren't real, you're so dumb. But like, okay, like that doesn't like that like.
And see, that's what it's all
someone's
about.
gonna
Is
still
perspective.
feel a certain way. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know, like you can think your thing, and that doesn't like, you know, necessarily like invalidate the other person's thing. They both exist at the same time, and they're both right at the same time, even
Yeah.
if they're completely wrong, because they're right to the same, you know, each person,
Yeah.
each person.
You looked like you were gonna say something very, like sensual or like passionate or like inspiring.
And people say I'm the Weinstein of this group.
Get donked on.
Who the fuck
Yeah,
says
who has
that?
ever said you're the Weinstein of this group?
You guys do.
If anything, you're more like a Cosby.
I have
Okay, so
not
I just
said
wanna-
that once in my life, Matthew.
I want to look into the camera right here, and I know, you know, those of you guys that are actual, you know, people like that watch or listen to the podcast here, those of you guys live, this dude likes playing victim
Yeah, he
a
does.
lot. But I want to say from the bottom of my heart, for those of you guys that are Team Matthew,
You're wrong.
He
You're absolutely
gaslights us about 30 times a day,
Like,
And so,
nonstop.
like that's not even an exaggeration, and it's playful gaslighting. I'm not like saying like there's abuse.
It's bad.
going
Yeah,
on.
no. It's just
But like
you cannot believe anything this man says.
Yeah, anything
big.
he says that is alarming.
It's a meme.
You guys need to have your gaslight shields up, because like we have to have our
You
gaslight.
guys realize,
shields.
like, I could never be a lawyer after this. Like
you
you guys
planning on being a
have.
lawyer?
You've just
No,
destroyed your
but,
public
like,
credibility.
Also, I'm
You guys
sure
are
he
literally
said-
on stream has spent out of your time, out of your way to just clarify that I cannot be trusted.
I would like to go on
My
record and
word.
say it's not defamation because it's true.
Well, but we're not saying you would be a bad lawyer.
can be
We're just saying
trusted.
you
No,
do
you, like, tell the
gaslighting.
truth
I
and
think
shit. You
lawyers
just
can still
will
gaslight.
Dude,
come in and
lawyers
be
gaslight
like,
the jury all the time. Like,
Hey,
that's
did you
kind of
hear
what they
George
do.
Foreman
I think
died
you'd be
in a
really
wreck?
good at it.
And we'll be like, what the fuck? And I'll be like, just kidding.
Just kidding.
I think
So-
you'd be actually a really good lawyer because you can gaslight so well.
Thank you.
You gaslit.
We got him. We got him to admit that he gaslights. Lock him up.
It's called shenanigans, if you will.
That's actually the name of my favorite restaurant.
The fact
Is
that guys
there a
keep
restaurant
calling
named
gaslighting.
Shenanigans?
Shenanigans.
Gaslighting is like if like I you have someone a significant other and you slap them and you convince them that like that was just something they made up in their head or something.
That is a form of gaslighting.
Yes.
But that's
No,
not
no,
the
but
only
that is
form of
Yes,
gaslighting.
but like you guys make it like that's what I'm doing constantly.
Don't.
You kind of.
He does stupid small gaslights, but it's like
Just lying.
nonstop.
They're
throughout the
called
day.
memes. They're called
They're-
bits.
He's just lying. It's not. Gaslighting has a different connotation, though.
Matthew just screamed into the mic and they're called memes. I don't know.
See,
thought that
yeah, I was
so-
gonna say there's like other things we've done on this podcast that would prevent you from being a lawyer. I'm trying to think like, what though?
Hold, next time you get sweaty in this apartment, I'm gonna break into your room.
And what?
And what?
Finish that statement.
Yeah, finish what you fucking start.
Finish it up.
Have you guys seen the new
No,
Finish
no,
what
finish
you
that fucking
fucking
statement,
started.
Like I just guys, I've been thinking that the Supreme Court recently has been like
I'm gonna hit
really
you.
conservative.
If you don't finish that statement in 3 seconds, I'm gonna hit you.
That is called
3,
That is called intimidation.
2.
What? Fine, you're gonna hit me.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Say it.
Say what?
Say
I
what you
bet
want
he
to
doesn't
say.
even fucking remember.
I honestly
God
don't. I already
damn it.
forgot. That's what the point. Ow!
That was for this. That was the surprise hit.
Ah!
Okay, now everyone's gonna be like Team Matthew.
No,
like,
he don't. See, he deserves.
Well, okay.
I don't know if violence
that
is
was
the
the best
answer
thing.
there.
No, he
I'm
deserves.
like the
it.
D of this friend group.
The what? Oh
D?
no, you should. Okay, and
That's
it's always
That is
sunny.
a very bad. D is a terrible human
Yeah.
being.
Exactly.
So you're a terrible.
Have you done half the crimes?
But like
he has
all your
done?
hatred towards me is specifically unjustified.
Okay, so
that's the point of It's
okay,
Always
so
Sunny.
right now I would say Holden.
The point of It's Always
Holden
Sunny is that
Dennis,
all of the anger towards
Matthew
D
is D,
unjustified.
Daniel
Well,
is
the
F,
fact that-
of the show.
and I am Charlie.
No, I'm Charlie.
No, I'm Charlie. You just said you're D.
fucking D.
I'm not D. What the fuck are you talking about?
See.
When did I say I was D?
I'm gonna hit you off camera.
Could someone, if anyone had,
That implies you're gonna hit me way harder than you just did.
Ryan is not a spokesperson for how me and Daniel take out our frustrations against Matthew. I just want to.
People are gonna end up using this as leverage to get me into other podcast shows when we get popular. Be like, hey, look how they treat you.
Come work for us.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and then they're gonna actually beat the shit out of you on camera.
You're gonna do like 5 bits, and they're just gonna assault
It's that
you.
episode of Smiling Friends where he like hits him. Like he goes like, no. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know. Also,
And we won't take you back if you leave.
I'll take you back.
Yeah, I'd take you back.
No, only if
Only if you.
do 50 apology push-ups and eat 12 bananas.
I
You
fucking
need to eat a peanut.
He's allergic.
He's only slightly allergic.
It's like
I
a
think-
trial.
the ultimate gaslight.
Yeah,
ever.
actually-
I've never been allergic to peanut.
I would.
God.
I would no longer be your friend.
I would.
I would.
Holy
if
shit.
This whole time you
Holy
were gaslighting
shit.
us into you being
But
allergic
it's
to
just
peanuts.
a small thing though. Would you really care?
Because why would you do that?
Like you've been saying that since I've known you. It's been
Daniel, I've known you since we were
been
like
like
7.
15
Would you really
years.
care if I just lied about the whole time of being allergic to nuts?
I would be very fucking concerned. It would endanger our
'Cause that-
friendship. I don't know if I'd walk
I guess
away.
I will say that's in the same level of Dennis finding out that like he's been writing notes about D since we were both 6, and it was in crayon. It's like you've been doing this for how long?
Yeah.
I think
Like-
one of the first things
should
you
get you
told me
tested.
was that you were allergic to peanuts.
Yeah, no, I remember because I always try to give
That's
you
your
food, and
first-
I always had
No,
peanut
I
butter.
don't know. I'm just making that
That's
up.
just the
but-
memory you care about.
No, I actually don't have that memory. I made that up. But I'm assuming it was.
Well, because for the longest time, we used to try and give this man peanut butter or peanut stuff all the time. We'd be like, "Hey, Matthew, you want a snack?" And he'd just look at it, and he'd be like,
Matthew said he was going to eat some nuts the other day.
"Oh yeah, Matthew."
And he didn't follow through.
Oh, what if he did?
See, that's another gaslight. Because his parents bought some freaking nuts at a gas station or something, and they were good nuts, and we finally got into
You
them.
know what you think about my whole fucking life has been a gaslight.
Matthew said he was
Like I should have just never been born.
Whoa,
Whoa.
That's what
no.
you guys are saying, right?
I mean, you are allergic to nut.
Yeah, wait, how does that work out if you were at one point nut? Like, simple nut and you're pure...
His dad's gluten free.
Like, half of you...
Is this what like your roundabout way to punish me about this whole gaslighting business?
Honestly,
is to
I like that so
thing
much more than hitting him.
A conversation about how I was conceived.
Yeah,
That's
no.
what this turned into. That's what this whole podcast turned into.
I mean, it's
Dude,
a good thing
we
your
never
mom.
get an opportunity to like.
Talk about my conception. Yeah, you're right.
No, I
We
really
usually
want to talk
don't.
about it more. I'm just interested. Like, what did it feel like?
Ryan. Hey, Ryan. Were you fucked into like an IKEA or were you fucked into like an
Actually,
Arby's?
I was conceived. Actually, I don't want to. My mom might watch this.
So it was like.
Do you actually have an idea where you conceived? Because I don't.
Yeah, I don't. Why do you have an idea of where you were
Wait, really?
conceived?
I got an idea. I'm not sharing
really?
it.
You guys don't.
No.
No, my parents didn't sit me down and say, "Okay, Sonny, so how you were born is me and your dad made very passionate love in a McDonald's parking lot."
In my defense, my mom and my sperm daddy, they don't like. I don't know him anymore. So when she told me about him, like she kind of told me like,
She was like,
Is
"Oh,
he part of the Men in Black? Did he mind wipe you? Go.
I wish I could forget.
This has been a fucking hell of an episode. So we've just on you, we're just on me. Hey, Danny.
I'm glad I
Yeah, wait, you just skipped right over it.
you.
You just
Please,
skipped right over it.
No, actually, it's wrapping around. It wrapped to me, and you're next. So I'm fine with this.
no.
Well,
as long as you
honestly,
get
I
yours.
don't want to diss anyone except for Matthew. Like,
So your family has history in the Air Force, right? I think, right?
Yeah, both my parents.
So how does it feel being the odd one out?
what?
That I wasn't in the Air Force.
Is that where you conceived, like a Mile High Club type thing?
Probably not. No,
His mom is dead fucked in like a
they
jet
were like
going
retired
going
that.
50 miles an hour.
No, Daniel's parents did missionary in their newly bought house that they did right before they got married. Like, I don't know, they did it in the most straight edge Christian way possible.
In the
Probably.
driveway, they did it in the driveway on the jet that his dad flew in during the Gulf War.
Wait, Daniel, did they have you before or
reason you-
after their marriage?
He flew in Black Ops, so he never told you.
Daniel, did they have you guys before or after their marriage?
I'm not.
Because if they had you before, then
That's a lot of
definitely
information.
went to Jesus
That's a lot.
and
He's not
prayed
gonna
for
have
forgiveness.
You don't
While we're
have
at it, Dan, you want to give us like your
Social,
your
Date of birth.
Though I don't know, that would be very impressive if someone could find information based off your parents' conceivement.
Daniel, when did you have your first orgasm?
Okay.
so-
Here, Matthew.
I swear to God, if he picks the lover, I'm gonna scream.
We're only allowed to talk about this if you get.
I'm
the
gonna pick
lover.
the first one. I'm gonna pick the first one.
Okay. What was it?
No, it wasn't. It was the Hierophant, which is the priest one.
And it was upside down. Well, priests like diddling.
It wasn't
kids.
upside down. It was upside down.
Yep, if I know
Priests
priests.
definitely like sex.
They do. He's
Yeah.
not saying they.
Though none
act
of us
on
are
it necessarily.
underage, so like, I don't know.
I hate this episode.
You should hate the Catholic
Marriage,
Church.
alliance, captivity, servitude, mercy, and goodness, inspiration, the man to whom the querent has recurse. Okay, so does that? I think that means we're allowed to talk.
Yeah.
It talked about like.
So
marriage.
Daniel, your first orgasm.
I guess I like jacked off. I don't even remember.
You don't have to talk.
It's been so long ago. Like,
It was just yesterday. Yeah, I didn't even know about.
Yeah, I didn't know what
until
sex
yesterday,
was.
Dude, yesterday.
I have my memory. But I'm not
I was gonna
share
say,
that
yeah, no,
memory.
I
know
know
Matthew's
mine.
memory,
But it's
too.
no.
Could you please tell me then?
Do you want me to?
I want to hear it from someone else.
I'll call your bluff. You want me to?
Did you hear what I just said? Did you even
I
process
want
what
to
I
hear it
just-
from someone else.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Are you
calling your
being
bluff.
dead ass? Do you really know?
Or I guess I just know an experience that I assumed that you had.
Oh,
Done it then.
oh, I know
Wait,
too.
wait, no, I have not
I know
shared this
too.
with people.
No, you have. You told
the
me about
fuck
the.
is
You
this
told me
at?
about
What
the
is
Do you
first
want me
time.
to- is
No,
this-
you
what
literally
is
told me
this
about the
podcast
first
become?
time.
Offline podcast conversation.
No, this is definitely an offline
This is
one.
definitely an offline one. I'm genuinely like, have I shared that conversation before? I did not think I did.
Okay, well, that's another reason for us to be making our OnlyFans here. Just so us to talk about our
or NSFW shit.
NSFW story.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how to
You said
transition.
that.
Hey, Daniel. So your family was in the Air Force, right?
Hey
Where-
Matthew, how's the sperm count these days?
Diminishing every year.
Wait, do we need? What age do we start
No.
getting that tested?
my,
I don't think.
No, we don't have to worry
Dude,
about
we
that
can have
yet.
babies when we're like 80.
I don't. Wait, how?
I mean, we just
not mine. Mine just gets stronger.
like
Your sperm
our
gets
sperm
stronger
just
like
exist.
natural
our sperm's
selection.
awful.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
our
I get.
sperm-
I'm capable of less children, but they're better children as I get older. So I'm waiting.
So you're waiting.
Alright, what if you get like future technology like cyborg shit and you live to like 200 or something? What would your kids be like?
My children would be like,
I don't.
You're gonna
wanna-
wait too long and not gonna be able to get it up. And you're gonna be very sad
I
because
have-
you're waiting your entire
Well, they'll have
life.
drugs for that.
One of the shirts of this episode just needs to be compilation of me facepalming. I have facepalmed at least 10 times.
Well, that's on you, isn't it, buddy?
Maybe it's on me. Here, give me that. Give me one of those.
Okay. Well, here. We want all of them or one of them?
Alright, what
get one.
question are you asking?
I
What are
feel-
you asking?
I
What do
think
you
it was
want to
about
know?
sperm
One
count.
be as violent as possible.
Wow.
That was face down, whatever it's called. It was a chariot.
Face down chariot. Okay. Man, I bet
Sounds
we're
like a
offending
sex
some
position.
actual like tarot readers. Tarot readers.
Wait, yo, that sounds like a sex
I don't
position.
know.
You want to do the
they're
face down
cool
chariot?
people.
Okay. Riot, quarrel, dispute, litigation.
I
defeat.
absolutely do want to do the face down chariot.
You were being so aggressive.
I want.
You're, like, sue
I'm
me?
gonna sue you for every episode I'm in.
Why?
Every single one for what?
Yeah. What?
$20.
I'm sad.
I'm sorry to hear that, Matthew, but I don't think there's much.
Hey Matthew,
like,
I got one question
legal
for you.
recourse.
I got one question for you.
I'm sad. I don't know what
Matthew,
to do about it.
I got one question for you for that argument. Prove it.
Well, no.
I mean, yeah,
More.
you know he's crying on stream.
More.
Like he's crying
More,
really
bitch.
loud on stream.
Here, I'll hit you. Make it real.
That
We
you
can-
know
we
that that looks pretty sad. That would be compelling in court.
I
I
think
don't
so.
want to scream louder than I was.
No, do we
because I
have
was
what
gonna
you
get
need?
real loud real quick.
We can just cut that and reloop it, and boom, we got a reel.
There's
Okay,
now
but they'll
there's
be able
now
to
like
tell that
there's
it's
now
like
like a
a loop.
15-minute second clip of me sobbing.
Dude, if someone edits a 15-minute clip of you sobbing, I'll pay him $1.
I'll pay him with $2.
Okay, that's a $3
I will give it a
bounty.
thumbs up. I'll
There's
give
a
it a thumbs up.
$3 bounty and a thumbs
And
up.
Yeah, you gotta double that or nothing.
thumbs
Double
up?
thumbs up.
You didn't specify how it had to be doubled.
So that's 3 thumbs up and $3.
It's a pretty good deal.
It's a pretty good deal.
Probably the best you're gonna get.
Yeah, honestly. We are in the negative on this podcast so badly. We're probably negative like $3,000 at
Do you
this
think
point.
what?
3,000.
Oh, 100%.
Do you think
yeah.
Chernobyl will still happen if Japanese won World War II?
Huh? Probably. Well, actually, who knows what would have happened to Russia? Because, like, they won. You know, but like, why specifically the Japanese winning
I'm
World War
still
II?
hung up
right?
on that.
Not the Nazis, but the Japanese, like them specifically out of the Nazis, or all of the Nazis?
They still are.
probably
So
do.
towards the end, when we made the nukes, they stole them and used them on us.
Oh shit!
So World War II is out of that. Like
Wait.
Germany's
So,
out.
okay. So Japan stole the nukes and used them on us. What happened to Germany and then the rest of the
So
Nazis?
like Hitler, like whatever happened with Hitler, like that all happened. Like,
So
we
then, what
lost.
happened to Russia? Did Japan occupy it, or did like?
Japan starts nuking Russia.
Oh, well then that's worse than Chernobyl.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Like,
Monkey, you forced me into this. Like I just wanted
needed answers.
Okay. Well,
Night Vietnam. What is that from?
Vietnam.
The Good Night Vietnam.
good morning. You.
Oh,
Good morning, Vietnam.
what is
How
that?
are you?
That's a movie.
How do you?
Good Morning, Vietnam.
How do you always like? You know that first episode of Adventure Time where the guy has approximate knowledge. Every time you do manage to like scrounge out like a sliver
Rest
of
in
a
peace,
clever
Robin Williams.
fucking reference to a movie, it's always the wrong one. It's slightly off. Like you get it, but it's slightly off.
You know, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, being the approximate knowledge guy like sounds like a pretty sweet deal.
Because then you're not like the know-it-all that everyone hates. Like it's like a sneaky know-it-all. Because if you always just get things slightly wrong, like I don't know, there's no threat. No one thinks you're trying to be a know-it-all unless you're
Is that what you really think about me?
No,
no.
No, you just
I think you're
Really?
a meme.
Okay, whatever Dan draws is how I think of you.
that one.
Top one,
Wheel of Fortune face up.
Wheel of Fortune face
At
up.
this point, I think they're like scrambled, right?
Destiny, fortune, success. No. Supposed to be like a negative thing about you.
Well, wow, that's telling.
Here. Let me find like death.
Ryan.
Okay, if I draw death, Matthew's dropping
What's your
death.
hat, bro?
Damn it. Chariot.
It's like upside down though.
It was
like mean
upside down
something else.
chariot. Okay.
That's the conflict one.
Oh, did we already look at that one?
It's litigation.
The litigation. So I'm gonna sue you into the freaking ground. Right? No. Okay. I'm gonna choose the riot word. You chose litigation. I'm gonna choose riot. I'm gonna drink a bunch of riot alcohol.
Like Riot Games, like
No,
No,
like
I don't
G
know.
Fuel.
There's something from It's Always Sunny where they're like
Oh,
Riot juice?
No, isn't it?
No, it was like riot juice, and they like had grain alcohol that they like mixed with something.
No, you're thinking about the thing that Mac and Charlie
that's
were
a thing
selling.
as well. Yeah, that's like the
Oh, you is that
crow's milk.
no, that was
Oh,
like
Crow Milk, yeah.
Fight Milk.
Fight milk.
Crotein. Oh, there's fight milk. Was there Crotein?
I think so.
Creatine?
No, Crotein.
Crotein. They made like the protein drink.
Thought, wasn't it
protein
Crow Milk?
eggs.
Or was it Fight Milk?
Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
Is there
No.
actually called Croatine?
I think it was so.
I think
What is-
so.
I read
No, I
Crotein
think
or
it,
some shit
like that.
I think it was called Fight Milk, and it had Crotein in it.
Oh, that's probably what it was. But there was then something called Riot. It's like on the episode where they're like trying to break into a baseball field or something, and they bring their, or they're trying to get tickets. I don't know. And
Yeah, and they never make it in.
What we should do to Matthew? You know, like when you push someone in front of a car and they get like ran over, and we get money. Can Can we do that to Matthew?
Okay. I think that's
We talked about
That's it?
insurance
That's it?
fraud like
Okay,
last
I'm sorry,
episode.
guys.
I mean, wait,
I scared Matthew off. I'm sorry. We're gonna run him off over after off camera.
I was okay with the personal insults. I was okay with allusions to like me being kidnapped back in the time. But this is a little too much.
Don't worry, we'll get it done, y'all. We'll get it
Even
done.